This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Boom. Hope they're on the third floor. Greetings, people of Earth. Running a little late. That's what happens when you get so involved and you forget about dinner. And you got to feed the old lady, right? Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome to Play by Play. We keep going here on the third floor after a amazing 2025 World Series. A lot of coverage here on the third floor about all the postseason play that was available out there. Thank you for tuning in to me and watching and giving me likes, follows, subs, and all that other fun stuff. Appreciate you guys. I love you to death. Greetings to all. Angus, first in the house. What is up, Angus? I'm doing good. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just getting things going. We are here on YouTube. We are here on Rumble. Alrighty. Everything's running. We're live. What's up, people? Greetings to everyone out there on Sunday. How are we doing? We have a baseball hangover. I could say for the first time in a long time. I can't wait for baseball to start next year. It's going to be a fantastic season. Baseball left us on a note where I want more baseball. And they gave us free baseball. They gave us a game and 3 innings. So we got basically 12 extra innings? No, 11 extra innings out of these guys. Man, that's amazing. What a performance by Yamamoto. Well-deserved World Series MVP. You give it to anybody else, you need your head examined. I ain't never seen anything like that. Look, I don't think you're going to see anything like that again ever. As far as postseason goes, all right, man, that's hard to do. And we'll get the coverage in a second because my cat is just fucking driving me fucking nuts today, this cat. Ran out of dry food yesterday. I ordered it at 5 in the morning yesterday. And it's still not here. So she wants her dry food. And she is letting me know. Now, for some reason, we got to do... Hold on. The antenna giving me problems because we are on TV antenna. So we have no delay. We got 7-0 Buffalo. I don't know how we got there. I was eating. 4:45 and counting in the first quarter. It was a third 7. They pick up 5, so already 4th and 2, and it doesn't even look like they're hesitating. Buffalo going for it here. I'll bring you up to date on everything. Let's get some numbers going here. Yeah, right, man. I hear you. They're going for it. They snap it. Allen back. Plenty of time. Gets it away. Over the middle. Almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Cook. Cornerback for the Chiefs there. Breaking it up. Almost had an interception. So, taking over on downs after a 4th and 2 fails. So, 4:17 to go. They go to a commercial break. We're not going to a commercial break. We got to get shit going here, man. There you go. That's what we're up against today. That's what's happening right now. How are you guys doing? Angus, my friend, how you feeling after the World Series, man? Tell me. You want more baseball right now? I kind of almost wish there was a game 8 tonight. I almost wish they played the best of 9 right now. Those two teams, anyway. Um, I mean, how much more? What can you ask for? The guy ties it in the 9th, and the guy wins it in the 11th. I mean, wow, man, just wow. I'm gonna try to recap the World Series, but I'm gonna need help trying to recap it. So I'm reaching out to a couple people right now and try to get them on here. That's right. We're gonna start bringing guests on to the 3rd floor. We're gonna start bringing guests on to the 3rd floor and have some chat sessions. But yeah. I don't even know where to begin with the World Series. So I'm just going to leave it at that. An amazing World Series. Thank you, Toronto. Thank you, LA, for just, uh, if ever baseball got a jolt, they got one in that World Series. And the best thing is that World Series was worldwide, man. So international, man. Chinese stars, and Japanese stars, and who the hell knows? Yeah, best of 9 a long time ago, man. And you know what's weird? Angus, if you look back on that, they played all 9. It wasn't like, the team won 7, and that was the end of it. I mean, team won, 5, won 5 games, and that was the end of it. They played all fucking 9. Like, what are we doing here? Because I've seen World Series, like 7 games to 2, and I'm like, what the fuck is? They just played all 9 games. I guess they were doing it for stats. I don't know, but yeah, that's a strange one. But yeah, you're right. They used to have a best of 9 on a weatherly for Buffalo. If you ask me, 54. It's late in the afternoon. It's going to get a little bit colder as soon as that sun disappears. Now we got the time change. Over the middle, he gets that's to Rice. Over the middle, that's a big gain. That's their first down of the game. Comes at 4 with 4:05 and ticking here. I got to make sure I get my verbiage right and not start calling baseball stuff. Nice pass over the middle by Mahomes. They have it 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 38. 38 and a half, we'll call it. This is out to Worthy. Breaks away for 1 tackle. Gets up to another tackle. Looks like he might get 8. He's 2nd and 2, depending on where they spot it. Short 2 or a long 2. Pixelmon in the house. What's up, buddy? You're here for some football action, my man. What's up, Pixelmon? Even Angus is happy to see the Pixelmon in the house. I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Coming back and living on the 3rd floor and seeing what's going on. 2nd and 3, like I said. Wasn't sure about the spot, so it's a solid 3.5. Gets pushed out of bounds. It's gonna be depending on where they spot it. Looks like they're gonna spot him short, or they give him the 1st down. 2:40 and ticking, 1st quarter, 7-0 Buffalo. Play clock down to 20 and ticking. 1st and 10. So they gave him the 1st down. I guess he reached out for it. Not much of an explanation or a replay or anything from the booth. So KC will snap it 1st and 10 from the Buffalo, well, let's call it the 24. Just in front of the 24-yard line. Mahomes, the pocket collapses. He rushes up. He might get, they'll give him a yard to avoid the sack. Late flag. Late flag in the secondary. They're going to get a hold probably in the defense. That's my guess. Holding. Defense. 24. So Mahomes avoids the sack, falls ahead for about a yard, then the 5 yards. So it'll be a 6-yard gain. Automatic 1st down, 1st and 10. So to go from the 28 up there to about the 22, 21 yard line. See where they got them snapping it from. 150 and counting, first quarter. Oh, wow. About the 18.5 yard line. My bad. Snapping it from the Buffalo 18.5. Here's a delayed handoff off to Smith. He is tackled. Probably a gain of 4 or 5, depending on the spot. 2nd and 6. Give him 4. Give him 4.5 more or less. How many days till opening day? I don't know, Pixelmon. I could care less right now. Rattled from last night's game, Pixelmon. Angus saying, Pixelmon, how you doing? He says rattled from last night. World Series hangover. I never seen a live win during a sporting event. Are people eating baked beans in the stand today? What's up, Angus? So the 2nd and 6. Give him 5 3/4. He'll be just shy. Clock under a minute. Under 50 seconds now. 3rd and 1. Very, very short one. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Clock down to 35 and ticking. Play clock at 12. It's about a yard. They give it to him inside, and Smith just goes up the middle, gains about 6. 1st and goal. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Buffalo's 7. KC nothing. That's the end of the first quarter. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There's the quarter officially. What is up, guys? Let's see what we got going here. We got a little action in the YouTube live chat. I encourage you guys, if you haven't yet, please check the post on YouTube. If you go into any one of the 5 posts I put up today, there's a poll out there. I'm interested in your guys' opinion on the World Series. So there's a poll out there I put up for you. I told you we're covering this game. We're covering tonight's game. We're covering Monday night's game. And then we'll go from there. We're going to take a look in on the scoreboard in a few. And, yeah. But right now, man, thank you everybody for their support so far through the entire postseason of baseball. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Insane numbers. Gained some followers, gained some subs. But now we move on to the next thing. All right, the next phase. We're taking the NFL all the way to the Super Bowl. So I hope you guys are ready for that. We'll be calling more than just Bucks games. I don't want to become just a Bucks channel. I want to become an NFL. If the Bucks are involved and I feel it's a big game and it looks like a good game to call, if I can get it on for what I have available to watch football right now, I will do that. I am not paying for any more apps. I had paid for ESPN. I had to pay for Fox 1. I had to pay for MLB. I had to pay for, my God, man. This is expensive. And it's only because, the reason that this is mostly expensive is because everything's on a fucking different app, and every app is from $29.95 to package deals to fucking $9.99. And next thing you know, you lose track of all this shit, man. John the Beagle Dad, hell. What is up, my friend? John, how you feeling today, buddy? Do we have 2 good days in a row from you there, my friend? John, how you feeling today, man? Weather treating you okay? You doing good today? I hope you're feeling well, man. I hope you're feeling well. My NFL team is the Bucks, brother. I am a Bucks fan. I've been a Bucks fan since 1976, their installation. I'm going on 50 years a Bucks fan. Yeah, that's why I went to that's why I went to that for football. I don't like to be delayed in football. It's bad enough being delayed in baseball. But there's not that much coverage on regular TV on baseball. So you got to get the app. At least on football, you got the networks. It's not like the Yankees are on Fox and all the time, and the Mets are on here. They got the Giants out here and the A's, but Rice takes this in to start the second quarter with the touchdown run. Goes in basically untouched. So Rashee Rice goes in 7-6 until the PAT comes up. Yeah, nobody got near him. Bucker, whatever you want to call this fucking guy. The Buckster, 7-7, 14:56 to go in the second quarter from Buffalo. It is tied at 7. So I guess what we got here, guys, is I guess what you would call the next generation of Brady and Peyton, Staubach and Bradshaw, Montana and Marino of this generation. I mean, these two guys hooking up every time these two teams hook up, it's always good football. So, a good way to start off our play-by-play of NFL, officially start our NFL play-by-play, because we done a couple of games, we fucked around a little bit and had some fun, did some bonus coverage after baseball and stuff. So, we're familiar with football, and you're familiar with the third floor. You know, we don't do it like anybody else. We're pretty different. No different here. We have the Angus 2-minute clip. We have 2 of them, plus a halftime clip in football. So stay tuned for all of that. 2-minute warning in the first half, 2-minute warning at the end of the game, plus halftime. The Angus clip. The A's, the worst team that money does not buy. I hear you, brother. It's a shame, man. These people are upset out here in Oakland that they don't have no baseball, no football, no basketball. They don't have fucking nothing out here. I mean, they're pissed because the Golden State Warriors choose San Francisco. Well, it's one shithole or the other shithole, to be honest with you. Once you get into that area right there, it's okay. But like 1 or 2 blocks away from there, man, it's shit city. I mean, you're dodging fucking scabby fucking zombies and needles in the street and fucking human shit on the sidewalks and the smell of piss in the air. Who the fuck wants to come to a city and fucking spend good money to go watch a basketball game when you got to deal with that right outside the fucking front door of it? That's why the Giants don't draw. That's why the Giants don't draw. One of the main reasons that the A's didn't draw is because getting to the ballpark. It's surrounded by Beirut, basically. Everywhere you look, it's crackheads and violence and bullshit. It's fucking disgusting out here. I can't wait to leave here. But I can't leave here until I get some donations. That lands in the zone, takes them back to about the 30. I got to get used to how these networks are broadcasting football. It was bad enough trying to get used to how they were covering baseball, making it very difficult for us in a lot of situations, man. Not easy. I did not realize the camera was up that high, guys. I am sorry. I apologize. Didn't want you guys staring at my ceiling. We're under 15:35 to go in the half, 7-7, 2nd and 9 for a Buffalo, snapping it from just the nose of the football, shy of their own 31. That place is packed, and they are in blue and red. That's San Francisco, Pixelmon. Dude, I am so glad that I don't have to go into the city anymore to get to work. I'm glad I don't work in fucking Oakland no more. Or Hayward, whatever you want to fucking call it. Everything around me is fucking absolutely disgusting. It is fucking disgusting. I go up here about 2 blocks, and that's Alcatraz Avenue. On the other side of Alcatraz Avenue, that's Berkeley. And a couple blocks up from that is the Berkeley College, University of Berkeley, California, right there. You can walk there. You should see the ass that walks around here. Oh my God, the ass that's out here. But to tell you the truth, even in my day, with all the ass walking around and all the college chicks and shit, that wasn't enough to attract me to go fucking back to school for another fucking 4 years. College, fuck you, college. I didn't even finish fucking high school. I left high school in my February of my junior year. I ducked out of high school in Asbury. I'm working my fucking balls off ever since, too. Thank God it's over. 4th and 5, they go nowhere. Wishnowski punched this one a ton. A lot of air under it. Good coverage. They bury him at the 21. So after a 40-yard plus kick, return about 3. 12:47 to go in the half. It's 7-7. Patrick Mahomes will be leading his Chiefs back onto the field after this commercial break. Pixelmon. What? Oh, hey, Yankee Kyle. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in there. Late flag. Doesn't Ty Johnson. So, I guess they'll get a couple extra yards. We'll see what happens when they come back. Yankee Kyle, thank you. What's up, buddy? I didn't see you sneak in there. Hello. How are you today, my friend? I seen you were live earlier. I was trying to get over there. I'll go over there and check it out later. Texas Hockey Cards. I don't know if you guys check out Texas Hockey Cards. He's in here quite a bit. He's a fan of the show. He's also part of the family of the show, to be honest with you. Texas Hockey Cards. Check him out. Dude, he got the last couple days, man. He's had some really cool, interesting cards that he has in his collection. So, some real old school hockey, no mask hockey goalies, some really intriguing cigarette ad baseball cards from way back in the day, man. Yeah, he's always pumping out some really, really cool cards. Matter of fact, the other day I think he had some Nebraska Cornhusker player cards, which really got interesting too. So go check out Texas Hockey Cards. Check out Yankee Kyle too, man. Yankee Kyle likes to hang out and talk to people, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's always good. It's always cool to see Yankee Kyle hanging out, walking around. You never know where he's walking around to. He's either looks like he's walking around inside of a spaceship or outside on the planet where his spaceship has landed. Pixelmon, I don't know who told you San Francisco is nice, but whoever that is, you lay the law down to them. Tell them if they're going to keep lying to you, you're not going to have them in your life. San Francisco one time? Yeah, probably nice. Looks good from a distance? Yes. Beautiful lights? Yes. Get into the interior? No. No. I was stuck in a kitchen in a coffee place that I go to. Getting coffee one morning. This is like 5:30 in the morning. And got my coffee, and this fucking crackhead fucking tried when I left and I was going to walk to the bus stop. As soon as I walked out the door, man, he was following me to go across the street. And I mean, he was like right there. When I turned around, he was like right there, and I backed up, man. I had my coffee cup ready to just crush his skull. And I was like, whatever. And I wanted to walk him back inside, and then he followed me back inside. And then he just started harassing everybody. So me and another girl, because he was harassing this girl, so I grabbed her, took her, put her in the kitchen, stayed in the kitchen with her. I just didn't want to fuck with him, man. I wanted to just go out and fucking put his fucking lights out and just bust him over the fucking head with something and go about my day. But I'm like, I'm going to wind up in more trouble. I'll wind up in trouble instead of this fucking drug addict lunatic. But like I said, I was in in the kitchen there, and at one point there was a cookie sheet. It was about like this. Nice size. I was just thinking about going out there and just caving his skull in from behind. But I was like, no. But hey, everything was cool after 45 minutes when the cops finally got there. So we were terrorized for 45 minutes inside of a coffee shop in San Francisco at 5:30 in the morning, waiting on a cop to show up after 11 911 calls. I called 3 times myself. The owner called. The people who work there, they call from their cell phones. They call from the work phone. They called their boss. The boss called from his cell phone at his house. And 45 minutes later, here come the cops. And then they want to talk to him for like 5 minutes. And then one cop got there, and I don't know, I guess he had a bad night. And he was getting ready to end his shift, but he got called in because I guess he was top dog on that shift. And then when he got there, that guy disappeared in a fucking ambulance pretty quick. He called the fire department. They showed up, paramedics and shit. And they just grabbed that dude, strapped him on a fucking stretcher, threw him in the back of that ambulance, and took him down the road. By that time, I went home for the rest of the day. I was like, fuck all this shit. But yeah, that's San Francisco. That's just one story I got. I got fucking 4 years of stories. All right, back to the game. Second down after a big loss of 2 yards. 10:40 and ticking in the half, 7-7. We're locked. Bosa on that. He sneaks in past Taylor, and he just smothers. I guess that's... did not see who the runner was. Under 10:20 to go in the half, 2nd and 12. They are snapping the ball from the Buffalo 35-yard line. Way back, and he was almost hit as he released, overthrows Gray. Bosa almost got to Mahomes before he threw that. Clock stops, 10:09 in the half, 3rd and 12. Bosa again on a bull rush, just a second late. 3rd and 12, big play here for the Buffalo defense. They are 1 for 2 on 3rd downs today. Snapping it right on the 35. They need to get to the 23. This one caught. Oh, but did he hold on to it? He held on to it, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down. So here comes Buckner. Butner. Whatever. What is this? Turn the fuck around. Where's the T at, bro? What's his first name? Buck Kicker. So here's Harrison Buck Kicker. 12 out of 14. This one from 46. All kinds of... What happened here? Buffalo's going to call a timeout. Interesting. You're just getting ready to fucking snap that, and for some reason, Buffalo calls a timeout. Not sure what you should call a timeout for on that. But 9:31 to go in the half. 6 minutes, 29 seconds away from the Angus clip. First clip of the day. First time that I was in San Francisco, I was in my sister's apartment on Taylor Street. I know exactly where Taylor Street is. I heard a lot of bells, which I mistaken for lots of ice cream trucks. The bells were from the cable cars. Ha ha ha. Yeah, absolutely. I know exactly where you were. Here's the kick. It is up. It is good city. So there's the 10th point KC's put up since Buffalo went up 7-0. 9:27 to go in the half. And it's 10-7. Chiefs hold a 3-point lead over Buffalo in Buffalo. Again, we always love when these two teams hook up. It is the modern day Brady Peyton matchup feuds, whatever you want to call it, of the days of old. These guys have met on just about, well, these guys have met on the same stage that Brady and Peyton have, and kind of having the same relationship as far as wins and losses. And Bill's just not being able to get over the hump and return to the Super Bowl. Let's not forget, I know Buffalo lost the 4 Super Bowls, but let's not forget, you just watched the World Series, which was absolutely the greatest. Again, I put a poll out there, guys. Please go on to YouTube and check the post out for the third floor. Check the third floor post out on my YouTube. And please get into that survey, that poll. Please answer that question. But we just seen the World Series just blow us away. And when you come into these guys hooking up, it's really amazing. But every interview that they had, and I watched Jeter, Big Papi, and A-Rod, and the other guy, sorry, I forget it, Kevin. What a fucking team, by the way. What a fucking team. That team is strong. That team is good. That's a 4-man strong team covering baseball. But anyway, in every interview, they asked every one of them guys, how hard is it to go back to back? And they're like, how hard is it to go back to back? It's hard enough to get there. Let alone get there and win it. And then do it again and win it. Just gives you an idea how tough it is just to get to the mountain. That's what I'm saying. And you cannot take anything away from Buffalo. Back in them days, they got to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. 4 consecutive is almost more impressive than winning 1, whether you win or lose. But 4 in a row, win or lose, that is insanity. That is insanity in football. Because football, the game is not designed for fucking teams to do that. So, it's been a long time since Buffalo, but there's no, they have a history. So they got a little bit of they got extra incentive to not only to get to the Super Bowl, but to win one. Hunger across Western New York. How can there be hunger across Western New York? How can that be? It's got to be like fucking 8 people live up there. 9:21 to go in the half. 10-7, KC. Buffalo snaps it from their own 30. Allen back. He moves around. It looks like shuffles it. Shuffle pass over the middle to Kincaid. No, not Kincaid. My bad. Hawes. 1st and 10 on a big gain there. So that looked like a Mahomes. That literally looked like a Mahomes play. Runs up just shy of the line of scrimmage before he crosses it. Just a little quick blip. And wide open is Hayes. Or Hawes. He hauls with the catch. 18 yards on that catch. Play action. Roll out. Over to Cook. And he gets up about 6, maybe 7. See where they spot this. 2nd down and 4. Give him 6. Good play action pass. They bootlegged to the left and then went right with the rollout. Cook just waiting for Allen to deliver the ball. And he scouts up for 7. Now it's 6. And now they're showing 2nd and 3. So 2nd and 3. We're going under 8 minutes right here. Here comes Cook. Beautiful move by Cook. Another move by Cook. Another move by Cook. Finally, they get Cook, who's running laterally. Forward. Late flag. And an offensive holding call is going to take this run away from Cook. What an amazing run. Cut after cut after cut. laterally. Every cut was worth 2 yards. Watch the replay. They totally to the left, cut right back like a bullet, and went to the right. And that's pretty much probably where that hole came from. Number 88, whoever he is, he's one for the call. 2nd and 13 now. 7:40 to go in the half. Play clock under 6, 4, 3. Snap it with 2 to go. Allen back in the pocket. Plenty of time. Over the middle. Finds, is that Hawes again? That's Hawes again. He's going to go. No, that's Kincaid this time. These two guys look the same. That was Kincaid that time. 1st and goal. As the big tight end bullies his way down the field. Waiting to be touched. Allen here. Plenty of time. Pocket holds. And a cut across from Kincaid. Allen hits him right at the numbers, and he's able to get up to the KC 8-yard line. They hurry to the line, get back a cut to Ty Johnson. Cuts back, scoots up for about 5 yards. 2nd and goal from the 3. They go back up, no huddle again. They are already to the line here. 2nd and goal. In motion, coming back. There's Ty. Is that Ty Johnson? Yes, that's Ty Johnson, who's in for a running touchdown. Ty Johnson in for the 3-yard touchdown run in a absolute quick strike by Allen and company. 13-10 at the moment. 6:39 to go in the half. Bills retake the lead. And Ty Johnson went in absolutely untouched. Nobody touched him. The hole in the alley opened up off to the left, and he could have walked through it holding a cup of coffee and a donut along with the football. Here's the PTA. It is up, and it's gonna hook in there. 14-10. Bills take the lead right back. They answer quickly. I'd love to give you the numbers on the drive, but they're not giving them to me. Maybe when we come back. KC 10, Buffalo 14 in Buffalo. 6:39 to go in the half. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and hit the follow, please. On Rumble, on YouTube, on X, everywhere around the world. Appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. You guys know I love you and appreciate you. Please help pass the word. Get us going. Let us know what's happening, all right? Please like, share, follow, comment, do all that fun stuff. We appreciate it. We got the Angus clip coming up as soon as the 2-minute warning comes around. We also got a few other surprises for you. We got an interesting halftime. Got a real interesting halftime. I think you'll like the halftime, so stick around for halftime. We got action. Old school action here on the 3rd floor for halftime. None of this bullshit, bad Buggy Bunny or Bunghole Bunny. Is that his name? Bunghole Bunny doing a halftime show? Bunghole Bunny doing a halftime show. Not here. We don't do that shit. As a matter of fact, I started thinking about what I was going to do for the halftime during the Super Bowl. Because it's 20, I think it's 20, I think it's 26 minutes of entertainment and 8 and 8. So I think it's like 34 minutes. They try to keep it like 34, 35 minutes, something like that at halftime. Whatever. Anyway, there's plenty of time to fill there. So I got to work on an idea of what to do for a very special halftime during the Super Bowl. Angus, rooting for the Bills. I am so tired of the Chiefs. The chefs. I just caught that. Rooting for the Bills. I am so tired of the chefs. Misspelled intentionally. Had to listen about them 24/7 when I lived in Lawrence, fucking Kansas. Lawrence, fucking Kansas. Now, is Lawrence, fucking Kansas anywhere near St. Louis, or is it closer to St. fucking Louis? I'm asking. By the time I left, they got better and better. Big return here, out to the 41. See who this is. Number 80. Whoever. So the kickoff lands in the landing zone, and he takes it back out to the 41. So excellent starting position for KC right off the bat. After the Bills march down the field and take the lead back. 6:31 to go in the half. Sting is doing something for the halftime. No thanks to his Jazz. Delayed handoff up the middle. He looked like he was going to get nothing, and he barrels up her. It looks like 8, 7 or 8, depending on where they're going to spot this. They're going to give him 7. $14-10, 2nd and 3, just under 5:55 to go in the half. Looks like it's starting to get dark there already. Out in the flat, they got him in the backfield, but he gets away, and he'll scoot up for probably another 6, 7 yards. So they get the first down, goes out of bounds. Clock is running, 5:38 and going. I thought he ran out of bounds. 1st and 10. Big gain there. We're going under 5:25 and a half. 1st and 10. Kansas City snapping it from the Buffalo 46-yard line. Snap low. He's in the shotgun. Pressure on him. They got him way back towards the... He throws it away. They chased him all the way back to his own 44, 45-yard line before he hit the sideline and just gassed it out of there. Rousseau gives him a shove as he goes out of bounds. No love there. Fuck him. Very good coverage out there. Everybody covered. So here we go. 2nd and 10 now. 5:03 to go after the completion. Clock frozen. 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 46. Just inside the 46. In the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Looks like he'll get about 5, 6 yards. 3rd down. 3rd 3. Give him 7. Or a lot of 6. Going under 4:40 to go in the half. Play clock, 22 seconds. Big 3rd and 3. You figured even if they don't, they will. That chick, if she been over anymore, it would have been a fucking tits on city. I mean, she was about to show her fucking tits. We are at 4:20 to go in the half. 3 almost intercepted, and they're going to throw a flag on that. Bishop came flying in. I thought he had all the ball on that, but what are we doing? This flag came in like just as impact was made. 4:15 to go. Clock is frozen. Ref is waiting to see what the flag is all about. Illegal formation on KC, and that's going to be declined. And bring up 4th and 3. Big moment here. Let's see what happens. Huge play by Bishop. That was about to be a 1st down and more. And he came flying in to deflect it away. What I thought was his hand turned out to be his head. So he heads it like a soccer player out of bounds. What a way to break up a pass. Heading it. You'd think they'd show us a replay. Nah, not a shot. 4th and 3. Timeout called. Kansas City. No, Buffalo calls this timeout. They're down to one timeout at 4:15 left in the half. 4th and 3. I guess he was looking to see what was going on. Did not like the defense he had there. They looked a little, yeah, they didn't look way out of place. So he called a timeout way before they can get that play off. Kansas City was coming up to the line, but they still had time to move. Bills defense totally disarray. Now they're focused. Big 4th and 3, 4:15 to go before the half. 14-10. Bills on top. They'll be snapping this ball just about a football's length on the other side of the 40 of the Bills. Snap back. Quick pass. Broken up right there. They needed 3. The pattern was for 4. And Bishop, back-to-back plays, reaches over the shoulder, busts it up. They'll take over on possession. What a play. 4:12 to go in the half. It was just a quick pass. And Bishop right there. That was a good defensive play, back-to-back by Bishop. Close plays, but pulling it off. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? How are you, my friend? Anthony, I'm glad you're here. You reminded me of something. Lawrence is about 20 miles from Kansas City. Fake Jazz. I got you. Yeah. I was just curious if Lawrence fucking Kansas was near St. fucking Louis. But you cleared that up for me. And Anthony, how are you? Just woke up. Oh, that's right. You live on a fucking underneath the planet or something. You live under the planet? There's something I saw here that I wanted to. I was like, I'm going to do this if Anthony shows up. Okay, Anthony, got 2 questions for you. You ready? Mexico versus Brazil. Third match in São Fernando Polo and Cricket Club. And it says Brazil up to bowl. What does that mean? That means they're going to pitch first? But that's the third match, so that's what I'm saying. I'm curious. Do they get the option? Each match, each team gets the option whether they want to opt to bowl or not to bowl. So could you clear that up for me? And then this one here, the CSA T20 knockout competition, 7th match, East London, Buffalo Park. Again, KNG and East Cape. I'm guessing that's East Cape. That's East. I guess that's an African team. I'm not sure. Eastern Cape won by 4 wickets. Okay. That's not the thing, but here it is. Handoff. And here's Cook, and he has busted this one open for a big gain up the middle. We go under 3 minutes, 4 minutes, under 4 minutes to go in a half. Gilliam leading block right there. And he goes scampering for about 15, 20 yards on that one. All right, so here's the other question I got for you. Big gain there. 335 and ticking. 9 rushes for 59 yards for Cook. They snapping this one at the Buffalo 44-yard line. Another one to Cook. He makes a quick snip. Comes back in. Gets about maybe 3, maybe 2. 2nd and 7. So he did get 3. And this one here, Anthony, Ranji Trophy Elite Group B, Indoor Whole Core Cricket Stadium. And it just says MP, and the other team is CDG, and it says Day 2 Stumps. And 384 to 8. Can you help me? You got till halftime and a little after that. You got all day to really explain it to me. Sorry to hit you when you just woke up, but if I didn't ask you that now, I would forget. So just curious about day 2 stump. And obviously the score is 384 to 8. And then we got Brazil up to bowl, third round match. So that's South American men's championship. The other one is the Ranji Trophy Elite. Oh, guess what time it is? It's time for the Angus clip. Well, we used to have the 7th inning stretch clip, but we did away with that because of the fact that we have no more 7th inning stretch. So I was like, what do we do? Well, we got football that has 2 2-minute warnings plus halftime, which introduces 3 more segments of clips for the show. So, but out of nowhere, this guy over here in the YouTube chat, Angus, suggested the 2-minute warning clip. And you know what? We named it after him. So officially, the official first Angus clip for play-by-play of a full game is right now, right here. And there's only one way to kick off a new clip, a new segment, especially if it's named after my buddy Angus, who's one of the major supporters of this show. Appreciate you so much, my friend. I can't think of a sweeter way to do a 2-minute warning.
Meanwhile, in Green Bay, the back of Walter Payton's shirt was all the Packers got to see. The league-leading Chicago running back tied Gale Sayers' club record as he slashed for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns in leading his team to a 26-0 wipeout of the struggling Green Bay Packers. While Payton glides toward a rushing title, his Bears will have their problems in their quest for the NFC Central.
There ain't nothing sweeter than watching Walter Payton. So here you go. It's a quick one. It's cool. 2 minutes. It's only the 2-minute warning, whatever. But I thought, man, if we're going to start this officially, man, you got to start it with the sweetest way you possibly can. So why not a little bit of sweetness? Walter Payton, gone way too early, man. Very tragic, man, losing Walter so fucking early, man. I'm watching the Raiders game. I can't stand Kansas City. They win all the time. Well, they're not winning right now, Anthony. I have the Raider game on as well. It's in the background here. However, right directly in front of me is a 3rd and 2 for the Bills. Snapping this one. Quick out. 3rd and 3. Ooh, and a hit. I didn't see who got it. Shaver. Trying to see who caught the ball, but when he got hit from behind for the tackle, pushed him forward for a bonus 1.5 yards. First down, timeout. 1:45 on the clock. Timeout is taken by Kansas City. So Kansas City takes their first timeout. Bills holding on to the only one they have. They burned 2 on the drive before that, the KC drive. Taking that weird timeout during the field goal attempt. Not sure what was going on there. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in on a Sunday. For you guys, the late game of the afternoon, the 4 o'clock game. For me, it's the 1 o'clock game. For coming up tonight, for the late game, late afternoon game for me, Seattle and Washington. We'll be covering that one too, so come on back for that. Make sure you're here for that one. And tomorrow night, we'll be covering Monday Night Football. 1:50 to go in the half. First and 10. Buffalo snapping the ball just outside the 33-yard line of KC. He dips back, pass over the middle, wide open, and that is Knox. Are they just taking tight ends and creating them on the sideline? Knox, Hawes, and Kincaid, all with big receptions in this drive, the last drive, and every drive. Just spreading it out through tight endville. And there he got a first and goal. Looks like just inside or just outside the 5. 143 as he goes out of bounds to stop the clock. 30-yard gain there. Allen. First and goal. They are inside. They are snapping this from the 3. First and goal. There's Cook. I think he's going to be short or ball's in the end zone. I think they're going to stop his progress just shy. Let's see what happens here. Second and goal, they got marked down. Kansas City calls a timeout. He is officially down right there. Good call. It's a good call. So, great effort by Cook, don't get me wrong, but his knee was down before that. And who's ever tackled him he's got him right by the cock. Nothing like being tackled by the cock by a fucking 300 and something pound fucking lineman tackling you by your cock. Pennell with the penis tackle. So Pennell with a handful of penile. That's got to hurt. Right there, he's down. Good call. Good spot. So KC calls the timeout. 1:35 to go. They're crowded at the line. Allen goes forward. He's in. Touchdown, Allen. No tush push. He went upright over. No signal. They're going to mark him short. Clock is frozen at 1:28. I thought he was in. Yeah, he's right there. He was in. No. Let me see. We'll check it from the goal line itself. As I sit back and watch this, that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it's got to do is just touch the line, and he succeeds with that right there. Right there. You can see that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. So touchdown from Josh Allen on the quarterback sneak. So they're going to jump up on this one, man. So the big stop on the 4th down, Bills turn around, come back down the field with one timeout and only the 2-minute warning to help. And they didn't need it because this here drive has got to be, minute and... Trying to see if they would give you the drive stats, the time of the drive. We'll have to look them up during halftime. Mark that one down. That one was pretty quick. And now they jump out right now at 20-10. Extra point coming. Prater down. It's up. It splits the uprights. We are 21-10 Buffalo over Kansas City. Starting to be one of these epic games again. They take an 11-point lead just before halftime. KC ain't done. They have a timeout left. They have 1:33 on the clock till halftime left. But they trail by 11, 21-10. Angus wants to know, are they marking the spot? No, are they marking his foot or cock? I don't know, but pretty much his foot, his cock, and his head were all in the same place when that big motherfucker grabbing you at the fucking on the goal line. I wouldn't want that big motherfucker grabbing me by the cock. Holy shit. But what's even better is his fucking name was what? Pennell? Pinnell with the penis tackle. Walter Payton was definitely a great one. I saw the great big chunk of his career. I saw his whole career, man. I mean, I'm blessed. I mean, I got to see OJ. I got to see Chuck Foreman, Franco Harris. Oh, this list can go on and on. Floyd Little. Uh, um, oh my goodness gracious! I'm trying to think, man. There's so many guys, man. So many running backs. I remember when I was a real young guy in the '70s. Receivers like fucking Lance Allworth, Fred Biletnikoff, Swan, Stallworth, Preston Pearson, Billy Joe Dupree, Kenny Burrows, Mel Gray, Sammy White. I mean, the list can go on forever, man. I'm just trying to think off my head, so I'm going to stop thinking before my head explodes. It is 6-3 Raiders, 14-12 to go third quarter. It's a 2nd and 8. And it looks like there is an interception here. Hold on, a little quick bonus coverage for you. 14:08 to go in the third quarter. 6-3. Raiders over the Jags in Vegas. I'll give you all the scores at halftime. After the halftime clip, that's going to be an interception going the other way for the Jags. And they're going to get the ball at the Raider. He intercepted that right at the Raider 32 and a half. This one, kickoff, lands in the kickoff zone. He's up to the 20, the 30, 34, 33. About the 34. We'll give him the 33-yard line. So, out on the West Coast we go. Here comes Mahomes. Oh, my God. Jacksonville got that. Did you guys hear this? Hey, Yankee Kyle, how are you? Did you guys hear this? The longest field goal in the history of the game was just kicked in Las Vegas. The guy for the Jacksonville Jaguars just kicked a 68-yard field goal. 68-yard field goal. Whoever that guy is for Jacksonville just kicked a 68-yard field goal in Las Vegas. And it would have been good from 70. 2nd and 4. Mahomes back. Pressure on. Collapse. Gets it away. Over the middle. He's got Kelsey right at the mark where they are at the right around the 41 of Buffalo. They're scrambling and hurrying. They only have one timeout. 45 seconds to go. And he's going for the bomb. Down the middle. Wide open. They mark it at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1. 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Clock is ticking, in other words. Now, we got to know. I don't know what's going on here. Everybody hustling it up. Now the whistle blows. Buffalo is going to call a timeout. 20 seconds to go. Timeout, Buffalo. Again, guys, when these two fucking hook up, you just never know, man. And after last night's World Series, to come back and call a game like this in the NFL, I'm blessed. They're looking at this play. He is on his ass there. What, man? I'll tell you what. Unlike umpires in baseball, this referee right here, he marked it basically right at the fuck. You can't mark it more accurate. That dude was right on the spot and right on his game. Great spot by the ref, great call by the ref, so there's no delay or anything like that. He called it immediately. He looked around. No one was saying anything other different. No one was challenging him. He was the only one there. Great call. Just inside the 1. Quick handoff up the middle. Buffalo's going to stuff him. And guess what? He might have lost the yard. What it'll amount to about a yard. He lost about a yard on that. 2nd and goal, 13 seconds. Soon as he was tackled, Mahomes turned around and took the last time out for Kansas City here. They put 2 seconds back on the clock, give him the timeout at 15 seconds. And they collapsed that hole. There was nothing there. To me, it looked like they stopped him at the 2. They market a football behind them 1. That's what they're saying. He stopped, but it looked like more. They got to him right around the 2. No timeouts for anybody. 15 seconds left. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Just outside the 1. 21-10. 15 seconds to go in a half. In motion, back out of motion. He drops back. He's got a little time. They got pressure on him. He's going to have to throw this one into the corner of the end zone. He throws it away. 3rd and goal, 9 seconds. A lot of pressure on Mahomes. Offensive line just like they weren't there. Looked like the offensive line disappeared after initial contact right there. They just bowled their way right back. They took the front line to Mahomes and then broke loose. Wow, that's some serious that's prom night penetration right there, guys. That's prom night penetration. 3rd and goal with 9 seconds. Play's got to go quick, whatever it is. Over the middle, behind. No, broke it up. Nothing happening. 6 seconds to go. It is 4th. And Bishop, once again, making his presence known. And Kelsey's a little rattled after that hit by Bishop. Take a look at this one again here. Oh, man. Hit just right under the left shoulder blade. No, right shoulder blade. Right in here he hit him. Man, that stung. Kelsey came up with a wince on his face like he just smelled Taylor Swift first shit in the hotel room the night he fucked her. Kick is up and it's good. 3 seconds left till halftime. 21-13 now. 8-point lead. 1 score. So there you go. If any team should get a kicker with a super strong leg, should be Denver. He could be kicking 90-yard field goals. I don't know, dude, but I'll tell you what, 68-yard fucking field goal is super impressive. I mean, when I looked up and I seen what they were doing, I'm like, where's he kicking that from? It was basically a kickoff. 68-yard field goal. Jacksonville. 6-3. They trailed the Raiders, I think. They're at a commercial break, so I don't know what's going on behind me. We'll bring you the entire scoreboard. We'll bring you the whole scoreboard. It's 6-6 now. Jacksonville. Cam Little kicks the longest field goal in NFL history. 68 yards. Congratulations to Cam Little. That's pretty fucking impressive, my friend. Yes, it's indoors or whatever. It's 68 yards. It's 68 yards. Yeah, we'll give you all the scores, like I said, at halftime. What we're going to do at halftime, we're going to play the halftime clip first. And then as soon as the halftime clip is over, we will come back and give you the scores and be ready to bring you third quarter action. So stay tuned. Hang in there, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the share. Hit the follow. Get in the comments. Get in the live chat. Angus, 68-yard field goal is impressive. Yes, it is, man. In the NFL? Whoa, fuck yeah, dude. I'd expect something like that in college. For some reason, I would expect that in a college game, guy kicking like one, like that. But in professional, Because first of all, what are the odds that the coach is even going to allow that? I didn't see how much time was on the clock. I didn't pay attention to anything, just the kick. I was so impressed with the kick. I was like, Jesus Christ, holy fuck. Kelsey he went to the locker room before when they went to commercial break. I mean, he took a shot right under the ribcage, under his armpit, on his right side by Bishop, who just came in and fucking mauled him, broke that play up. All legal. All legal. Nothing dirty. It's in the end zone. So here is the kickoff. It'll go back and out of the end zone. So there will be a snap by the Bills that will take us to the halftime. Right there. They're going to kneel on it real quick. Yeah, they kneel on it. They're going to half. We're going to go to the half. It is 21-13. Bills on top by 8 after a massive, quick drive. After a big fourth down stop, Bills come back, have a quick drive. They stop KC Cole coming back this way, only allowing a field goal before half. But getting on the board before half is something that you like to do. Kansas City first time trailing at half since week 1 against the Chargers. Okay, that's cool. So basically, if you're going to do an interview with a coach or anything, this is how you do it. When he's walking off the field at halftime, you get a couple quick words out of him. Andy Reid's a nice guy. He ain't going to bite you. So bam, there you go. There's halftime, friends. Tom Dempsey. Yeah, Dempsey's down to probably 4th, 5th maybe. I think there's been a handful of 64s and a 65. Nothing 68. I think 66 was the record. I might be wrong on that. But anyway, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to take a break because we need a break. We got a lot of coverage. We did a lot of work to get this one up and ready to go before coming on the air. We only have a short time in between this game and the next game. We've got a lot going on the third floor today, so thank you. I hope you hang out for the doubleheader, and we'll go from there. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to take time out. This is a 4 minutes and 1 second clip of halftime, and then after the clip is over, we'll come back. We'll give you the scoreboard. And it should be just about time to get ready to kick off for the third quarter. So hang in there, and we'll be right back. And enjoy halftime here on the third floor. NFL live play-by-play coverage.
So you'd call that one even?
Here we go, round number 2 to determine Ali. Get off his stool in between rounds. George Foreman sat down all the way. Ali with a back up against the rope. He's talking to Foreman still. Ali tries to tie him up. Oh, he's trying to get to Ali. I can't see any puffiness over the right eye of George Foreman at this point, although Ali has hit him on the face, not quite what it was in round 1. Ali backs up, leans out, takes advantage of the reach. Foreman tries to work the body. Neither one of those punches did any damage. None of those punches are doing any damage at all.
George is fighting foolish.
Here we go, the bell sounds, round number 8, and an even fight here, live via satellite, a Video Techniques presentation worldwide. Ali working to the head of George Foreman. Ali scores again with a light left hand. That time a straight left bounces the head back of Foreman. A quick short jab with the right hand bounces the head around of Foreman. Foreman looking to deliver the real heavy blows. Now he's bouncing better. Almost falls out of the ring. Ali left that punch, twisted his body to the side, and the left hand went kind of over the shoulder. Ali bends him over. Zach Clayton right on the spot, the referee, chairman of the Pennsylvania State Boxing Commission. Ali, it seems to be, well, kind of going the way he wants. He's not dancing as much as we thought, but he seems able to control him. Now, some pretty good heavy right hand taken on the left side of the cheek by Ali. Good right hand thrown by Foreman that time. Again, for Foreman, it seems to be one or two, maybe three good punches. That punch taken on the glove, that one slips by the left ear, tries to go with that right uppercut that felled Kenny Norton. The left hand again thrown out by Foreman. Both fighters now very much more fatigued than they were a round or so ago. The heat is pretty high here, around 80 degrees. The humidity is probably 85 to 90. At age 32, Muhammad Ali is bouncing around pretty good for the 24-year-old Foreman, hanging pretty tough in there. Again, I caution you to look for the one punch that George Foreman can deliver at any time. This man is devastating, to say the least. These punches are not at this particular time. Try to pull a sneaky right hand on Ali. Ali hanging on, getting away with it. Getting away with it. The left hand taken on the side of Ali's cheek. The left hook again on the side of the glove. Right hand by Foreman was not effective. The right uppercut did bounce the head a little bit. Punches will not hurt Ali. Ali just takes them, protecting his face at all times, does Ali. Foreman throwing more punches now. Maybe this could be the tactic of Ali to let the man punch himself out. 30 seconds left in round 8. Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. This is a combination. 3, 4, 5, 6. Foreman gets up to the knee. 8. That's it. The fight is stopped. Muhammad Ali, a dramatic 8th-round knockout. He knocks out George Foreman.
Oh, the humanity.
What up? Hope you enjoyed halftime. That's a new look at how halftime is going to be here on the third floor for football. Let's give you, what do you say we give you scores? Let's run down all the games so far. Games in action right now. Jaguars trail the Raiders in Vegas. Cam Little, who kicked the longest NFL field goal in history, 68 yards. They still trail the Raiders 9-6 as the Raiders just kicked the field goal. The Rams ahead of the Saints in LA, 20-10. They have the ball at the New Orleans 15, and it is a 3rd and 9 with 6:42 to go in the third. The game we're watching right now, the Chiefs and Bills, are 21-13 at halftime. Coming up here on the third floor for more NFL coverage, you have the Seahawks at the Redskins later tonight on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Game kickoff is at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20, and we'll go on probably about 5:19. Games that are over. Broncos edge out the Texans with a field goal, 18-15 in Houston. So the Broncos win another one, another tight one. Houston with another devastating defeat. That's going to hurt. 49ers get by the Giants, no problem, back in Jersey, 34-20. Colts had the Steelers on the ropes, but Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers able to pull it out at home against the Colts, 27-20. Panthers shock the Packers in Green Bay, 16-13. The Panthers now 5-4. Thank you, Green Bay. You can't knock them guys off. Minnesota edges out Detroit in Detroit, 27-24. Chargers over the Titans in Tennessee, 27-20. Falcons are edged out by the Patriots in New England, 24-23. And the Bears, Bengals hook up in probably what is going to be considered right now the wildest game of all this year. And the Bears are on the winning end of a 47-42 victory in Cincinnati. Tomorrow night, again, we'll be here for Monday Night Football, live play-by-play. Join us for the Arizona Cardinals at the Dallas Cowboys. Kickoff is scheduled for 8:15. 5:15 on the West, and we will go live at 8:10, a couple of minutes before. And Thursday night, the Ravens all over the Dolphins, 28-6. There you are all caught up. They have already just kicked off. It is 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 31. We'll keep an eye on the scoreboard here. Whoops. There we go. 4:49 in the third. Still 9-6. Jags with the ball. Yes, Dempsey was the field goal leader for a long time, man. Many years before somebody kicked that shit. Jason Elam, right? It's over to Worthy in the flat on a 2nd and 5. I think he might have lost the yard on that one. So 3rd down. And we're just going under 14 minutes left in the third. Just getting going here in the third quarter. He caught that one with his fingertips. And I don't think he got back to the line. 3rd and 7. He did not get back to the line. So losing a few yards there. It is 3rd and 7 now. They are snapping the ball from their own 34-yard line. Mahomes back. He's got plenty of time rolling out. He's going to get crushed, but he gets the ball away in time. Ball's up in the air. Batted around. You had 3 Bills there colliding there. And guess who again? Bishop having a game of his life in the Bills secondary today. He did get mauled just as he hit it. Beautiful play by Bishop going up and over top of the leaping Lenny Poffos. Bishop and whoever is into the leaping Lenny Poffo category that we like to have here. I have got to go. I need a picture of leaping Lenny Poffo. What do you think? We need the leaping Lenny Poffo graphic. When anybody ever does that, that's what we have to do. That's what we need to do. We need to do that. We need a leaping Lenny Poffo. Or as it is, Lanny. Actually, it's Lanny. Leaping Lanny Poffo. That's what we need. We definitely need that. That's what we need. We definitely need that. We need that. So, anyway. What's up, people? You know what? I think I have another quick break. Yeah, halftime. Did you guys enjoy halftime? Did you like the halftime? Like the halftime with the little extended clip there and then some music and some... What we're gonna do with that is we're gonna put the plates in there, or the slides, or whatever you want to call it. The pictures in there, the slides in there of what's coming up and what's going on the third floor. A dry run. It'll never be the same. You know that. No halftime will be the same. Kind of, sort of. Because things will date itself, so they have to come out automatically. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that halftime. I enjoyed putting it together for you. But yeah, we still have another Angus moment. Angus clip, rather. We have an Angus clip coming up. 2-minute warning here at the end of the game. Also got a new ending for the show. I found a new ending by accident. I'm going to play it tonight to see if I can get away with it on YouTube. That's why I'm playing it as my new ending. But no, really, it's a great ending, so stick around for tonight's new ending. I like to call it the breaking of the fourth wall ending. Highmark Stadium as we look above it from outside. Beautiful, beautiful backdrop of, it's already dark and it's 10 after 6. And it looks like midnight in Buffalo. So the Bills go back with it, and here's Cook. He cuts it back, gets it out to the 20. So a 3 and out. Not a good way to start the second half, but that's the way it goes. 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain by Cook. Cook will come out. Coleman comes in. 2nd and 7. We're going at 12:50 and counting, third quarter. Bills snapping this one from their own 20. Need to get to their own 32. Quick pass. I'm going to wait and see which one this one is. That's Kincaid. Kincaid, he haws. And who's the other guy? These 3 guys look like triplets, man. Go to 3rd and 2 after the short gain. Allen in the shotgun. Fake inside handoff, and Allen takes off with it. He's got the first down and more. Allen is out there with a big gain. Look at this play here. He fakes the handoff beautifully, and look at that hole. Chris Jones grabbing the back of his left leg. Keep an eye on him, see if he's okay. 1st and 10 after the big, what was designed play. He has 11 yards rushing. About 8 of them right there. To Cook, he cuts back inside and gets up ahead for maybe 5. Second down. Bill's driving at will right now. They're going to give him 3. It looked like more than that. 2nd and 7. Let's call a 2nd and a real long 6. I don't think he's got 7 here. As we're dipping under 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. 21-13. Bill's got a 1-score lead. Touchdown with a 2-point. Andy Reid looking over his play sheet. We're going under 10:40, third quarter. Allen with the back over the middle. We got a flag, and we got a pass complete to Kincaid on the Bills side of the field. I seen the flag come in as he was catching it. It's a defensive hold. Buffalo's going to say, we're good. We'll pass on that. 10:40 to go. Clock is frozen. Third quarter. Complete sidearm to Kincaid, who made a nice play on it. Caught the back end of the ball. Laces in the back end of it. Beautiful play. And he just catches it and rolls to the ground. 1st and 10, 10-20 and clicking. And they're snapping it from the Kansas City 49. Here's a handoff to Cook. Cook makes a move. He's going to go maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. We're going under 10 in the third quarter. 2nd down on a long 9. So basically what we're going to do here is we got to figure out is how do we introduce the Leapin' Lenny Poffo? Josh back, scramble from his own 39, launches it all the way downfield, way out of bounds, avoids the sack. 3rd and 10. Bill's stalling here. 9:25. Clock is frozen. Third quarter. I always forget that whenever I refer to the Leapin' Lenny, it's Leapin' Lanny. I always say Lenny, but it's Lanny. It is Lanny, Leapin' Lanny Poffo. But what we'll do is anytime a guy leaves his feet and gets racked or anything like that, or a guy jumps for no reason, or anything relating to anybody leaving the ground, we'll institute the new Leapin' Lanny, the new Leapin' Lanny Poffo moment, photo, slide, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. We'll go from there. So we'll see what happens. Fair catch called for. This is going to bounce. Which way is it going to? It's not going anywhere bouncing for either team. So Buffalo downs it right at about the 11.5. Well, it looks like closer to 10 3/4. Looks like just shy of the 11-yard line. So that's where Kansas City will get it to start this drive in the third quarter. As the Bills were moving, but they stalled themselves, even picking up a good penalty on it, having the ball on the other side of the 50. Still not able to move it. Here's a dry run because we're going to take a break. And this is just a dry run to see what how this looks. We'll be right back.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And
I didn't realize there's fucking music. I'm not even going to try it. They'll be fucking bouncing me from here to fucking Missouri for a stupid Blockbuster commercial. Anyway, we do have another break lined up that I know I can play. As soon as they start singing, I'm out. Somebody probably copyrighted that from fucking New Zealand somewhere. And I won't be able to play it in Berlin. Don't need the email. What I need is you to hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the comments, hit everything. Hit everything but your wife and your dog. As we get deep into this game, started to turn into one of those games, KC and Bills. Nothing short of great NFL football. And glad to see no fucking crazy calls by the referees. Referees ain't involved in this right now. They shouldn't be. So that's cool. I'm glad that bringing that up. So I'm watching the Bills game now, and I didn't know that KC had lost 3 games. Oh, yeah, man. First and 10 from their own 11. They marked it right at the 11. There's a handoff opposite side. He's going to be stuffed right at the 12 and a half. There you go. Anthony, there's some numbers for you. Big rush on him. Oh, how did he not block that? Way downfield. Harrison on the coverage. Nice coverage. Had him shadowed very well. Playing him and the ball perfectly. No pass interference. 3rd and 9. The pressure coming on Mahomes almost back to his goal line. This is more on the offensive pass interference than anything else, as he's got his hands on Harrison. Referee's letting it go. That was unworthy. 3rd down and 9. 7:53. Clock frozen. 3rd quarter. Play clock at 5 and ticking. 2, 1. Holmes just gets it off. Back. Pressure. More pressure. Again gets it away from his goal line. This time he hits his man over the middle. That's Kelsey. At the 40. I don't know how he got that pass out there. I don't know how Kelsey got to that. Buffalo playing perfectly, and then that happens. Wow, man. And again, he just gets it away before he gets crushed. And again, he's just standing there in between 2 freaking Buffalo Bills and comes away with the huge handoff up the middle. That's Smith. It's like a second and 6, we'll call it. Second and 6. 6:40 and counting here, 3rd quarter. I would call this one of the bigger plays of the game right now. They are snapping the ball at their own 43.5-yard line. Play action. Mahomes steps into the middle of the field, throws this one to nobody. He threw it to the 50-yard line, actually to the 0 and 50. That was the closest thing to that pass. 3rd and 6. 6:22, clock frozen. 21-13, 3rd quarter. We got a gathering of officials. No sign of a flag. I guess they're going to say, hey, did he like intentionally get rid of that? Or they're throwing a late flag. So, yeah, add on yardage to the 3rd and 6. Mahomes begging. Yeah, lost it down. They're going to show it here, so let's see what happens. He gets away with it. He's saying the ball was hit. So he was saying the ball was tipped, but the refs are saying, look, dude, it doesn't matter if it was tipped. There was nobody fucking there. So we're at a 3rd and 16 now. They're going to snap the ball from just in front of their 33-yard line. So here comes Andy Reid with the red challenge flag saying the ball is tipped. Ball's out. Ball's tipped. So we're getting an explanation here. We'll figure it out. Hold on there, guys. It looks like more explaining going on to Andy Reid than reviewing and challenging. I don't think you can challenge this. Here comes Incerto. Yeah, this is a weird one. Andy is not very happy, so there's no review. There's no reviewable aspect on the play. Gene Sarator said there was. They're just saying there was nobody in the area, basically. I'm trying to get the nitty gritty of it. And basically, they're just saying Mahomes is chasing. He's going to go down. He's going to be sacked for another big loss. He is eaten up by Hoyt. Bosa meeting at Mahomes and bringing him down for a 9-yard loss, 4th and 25. So the Chiefs go backwards. And this is a big coverage. There is nobody open. And as soon as Mahomes took one turn, it was over. He was surrounded. He went down in a whirlpool of blue. Now they punt it away. Gets this off from his own 15. Big kick. He gets it, takes it at his own 15. 15 to the 15. And he'll come out maybe at the 26 for an 11-yard return. That's Shakir. So 1st and 10, 5:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. There you go. No 12. No. They're really not fucking like that anymore, dude. Nobody's at the height of their career anymore, so they're just two fucking people. Yeah, the call from what I was listening to between Gene Sarator, what he was saying, with the ball being deflected, if you had a receiver in that area or going to that path towards where the ball was heading before its deflection, that should be reviewable. But referees saying that there was nothing there to review is because when you've seen it, even with the ball being deflected, The ball was headed to nobody in an absolutely empty. Like I said, the closest thing to where that ball hit was the 0 on the 50 at midfield. When they pulled and showed where it was going and the path to the ball, and then when it went down, it's the camera view of the field. There wasn't a player in the fucking camera. So I get what the refs are saying there. What do you want us to review? There's nobody there. Well, you can't say we hit nobody. No, nobody would have got there because nobody was even in the vicinity of there. It's just the way it goes. That's football. That's a good call by the refs there. I agree wholeheartedly. Absolutely, Anthony. We'll run that down for you. Let's see. Well, we got a quick break here. Let's run down some scores. In Vegas, Jags trailed the Raiders 16-13. 9:38 to go in the fourth. The Raiders have the ball. Cam Little kicked a 68-yard field goal in that game for the Jaguars. The longest field goal in the history of the NFL. Saints continue to trail the Rams in LA. They're getting blown out 34-10. And they are just getting going in the fourth quarter, 12:31 to go. Rams have the ball first and 10 at the Saints had the ball first and 10 at the Ram 39. Give you some finals in a second here. First and 10. Allen snapping this one from his own 26. Handoff. That's the Cook. Cook down one way, back the other way, up the other way. I'd say 4. Second and 6. Finals earlier today. Denver 18. Houston Texans 15 in Houston. So Denver continues to win. Crucial win and a big win there for Denver. It doesn't get any easier for them schedule-wise, but winning a game that they needed to and winning on the road. Once again, Broncos over the Texans 18-15. 49ers, they walked all over the Giants, even though the score is 34-24. The score is a little bit more than what it was. But 49ers continue to win with a beat-up team. They win by 10. This is over the middle to Shakir, and he's up for about maybe 18, 20 yards on that. First and 10. We're 4:35 and counting. Third quarter. Comes across the field. Allen just hits him full stride. So that one good for about 20, 21. They're snapping the ball just on the outside of the 49. Their own 49, first and 10. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Allen back, looking over the middle. He's going to scramble to the side. Wide open on the sideline is Coleman. He gets the first down and then ducks out of bounds right after the first down. First and 10, 3:50 to go, third quarter. $3:35 to go, third quarter. 21-13. Bills over the Chiefs, snapping the ball right at the Chiefs' 40. Allen, play action, inside, handoff. Cook, he scrambled up, maybe 2 yards there. We got some more, a little bit of extracurricular activity after the play's over. Gilman involved with McDuffie. We're going to duck under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. It's a 2nd and 8. Bills up 8, 21-13. Niners 34, Giants 24 in Jersey. Colts made it close, but Aaron Rodgers pulls it off. Steelers 27, Colts 20. That in Pittsburgh. Allen shotgun. Cook in front of him. Lays the block down. Over the middle. Wide open. In between two. That's more. In between two KC cornerbacks. Makes the catch. Another big play over the middle. Allen is just plucking and pulling and pushing. This is an amazing pass right in between two defenders. Big, 1st and goal. Snapping it right just inside the 10, inside the Cook. Cook up the middle. He goes good for 6. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. We're going to duck under 2 minutes now to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills exploding on this drive. They're up to the line again. No huddle. Bills have been no huddle in the red zone. Another handoff to Cook. He's up the middle. Wills his way to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 1. We're going to duck under 1:40 to go here in the 3rd. They're right back up to it again, not making any substitutional. There he goes. There goes Allen. He's up the middle. He's in for the touchdown. He gets a little bit of help from his friends, and it's a touchdown. And the Bills jump out 27-13. Allen with the quarterback sneak. Their own version of the push-tush is not the push-tush. It's more like the Allen push. Push the Allen. Push Allen. Over the goal line, 27-13 at the moment. They have him stopped, but he does a pirouette, and the momentum just carries him like a wave to the shore, breaking at the goal line for 6. That's his 3rd game this year with 2 rushing touchdowns. Extra point. Extra point is up. It is good. 28-13. Bills jump out. 15-point lead now. 1:34 to go in the 3rd. Refs with their hats off. Separating players down below. It's getting ugly because it's getting late. And Josh Allen's taking the Bills to a 28-13 lead. Let's get these scores going. Colts 20, Pittsburgh 27. So Pittsburgh wins at home. Panthers upset the Packers in Green Bay. Not only upset them, man, they upset me. Panthers 16, Packers 13. And Packers coming off that big win, man. Vikings, they're all over. They win by a field goal over Detroit in Detroit, 27-24. Vikings on the road in Detroit. Hostile grounds and a big division win for the Vikings. 27-24 over the Lions. Chargers 27, Titans 20. Titans close, but not close enough. And Tennessee takes another loss at home. Chargers with a big win, with Denver winning. Good thing that they won. Again, Chargers 27, Titans 20. Patriots only got 3 points in the second half, but that was enough as they win 24-23 over Atlanta in New England. Again, Atlanta coming up flat. You never know what team's going to show up when you got Atlanta going. And the Bears at Cincinnati slug it out till there's nobody left. It's a last man standing match, and the last man standing is the Bears, 47-42 in an absolute barn burner of a defensive battle. 47-42, Bears over the Bengals in Cincinnati. Tomorrow night, you got Arizona at the Cardinals. We'll be here for that game. Thursday night, the Rams beat the Dolphins 28-6 to get Week 9 going. Your buys this week. The Browns are off. The Jets are off. The Eagles are off. And my Buccaneers are off. All coming back next week for Week 10. So there you have the scores. 7:43 to go in the 4th. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars at the Vegas 41. And they trail Vegas 16-13, sorry. Raiders on top, 16-13 over the Jags. And they are driving 1st and 10 at the Vegas 41-yard line. Meanwhile, the Rams, they got the ball back. They held out. 8 minutes to go in the 4th. 4th and 8. And they got the ball at their own 10. And they lead 34-10 over the Saints. And the game we're watching, Bills 28, Chiefs 13, 1:34 to go in the 3rd. And later tonight, right here, Seattle Seahawks, Washington Redskins, right here, play-by-play. There you go. You were caught up. Kick lands in the landing zone, takes it out to about the 34-yard line. So how's everybody doing? How we doing, people? How's everybody doing? Michael Elridge in the house. Michael sneaking in the back door. How'd the Seahawks do? Sorry if you already mentioned them. Michael, you're in luck. Seahawks play tonight. They are the Sunday night game in Washington. And like I just said, we're going to be covering that. So after this game's over, we're taking a pause. We're going to put the shit together. And we're going to come right back with the Seahawks Redskins game right here, live. So later tonight. Mike, you didn't miss nothing. Seahawks, they haven't played yet. We have a loose ball. I think it's going to be blown dead. Kansas City going to dodge one of their bullets right here. Let's see what happens. Now, he had him, but his arm is still able to come forward motion, and then the ball pops out. So that's going to be, it's all going forward. So it really, it's irrelevant with how the ball comes out of his fucking hand. It's just the way it is. He's back in the shotgun right now on a 2nd and 10, 1:20 to go. Clock is frozen, third quarter. They snap it from their own 34. Mahomes on the run again and back again, all the way to the sideline, crushed in the sideline, across the field to nobody. Overthrows Rice by a mile. 3rd and 10 is they literally just chased him to the sideline. And Mahomes does what he does at the sideline, just throws and jumps. Should we give him a leap in Lenny? Let's see if he qualifies for a leap in Lenny. Does he qualify for a leap in Lenny? Nah, I'm not going to give him a leap in Lenny. Nah, that's not high enough for a leap in Lenny. That's clean, man. He wants to keep fucking around at the sideline like that. They're gonna rock him, bro. He deserves to be rocked. Why doesn't he deserve to be fucking rocked if he wants to run around like a lunatic? Seriously. 3rd and 10 over the middle, wide open on the sideline is, who is that? Number 5. That's Brown. That's Hollywood Brown, I guess, number 5. And he just chucks this down the sideline, and he is just standing there waiting. We're under 30 seconds in the third. Here come the Chiefs. They are at the 33-yard line of the Bills. Pass out, maybe a gain of 1, 2. Schuster. Clock stops momentarily. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. 2nd and 8 when we come back for the start of the fourth quarter. Chiefs down 15, 28-13. So it'll be a 2nd and 8 going the other way as that ends the third quarter. Elridge, Michael, let's go Buffalo. Yeah, man, great World Series. I'm sorry. Great World Series coverage, by the way. Michael, thank you, man. Again, something like that, man, I appreciate it so much, bro. I appreciate it that people do appreciate the hard work that is involved in it. It is not easy doing this. The way I do it. I mean, it's easy to go on here and just call a game, but when you want to create something new and bring something new to people, give them something to look forward to, or just something different. When I chose that path, so I put the work on myself, but that's okay because all the work I put on myself is to bring to you and present it the best I can. You know, a lot of that goes especially in the puppet show, but I can't show the puppet show on YouTube or X. I can only show it on Rumble. That's why I always put a link for Rumble in case anybody ever wants to go watch the puppet shows. There's the free ticket. Get over there and watch it. You know, you want to sign up by all means. But Michael, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And we're going to pin that, Michael. Thank you, man. Let people see that coming in. Yeah, man. I said that earlier, Michael. I miss it because of the World Series. I don't miss doing it, man. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I ain't got a baseball game to call tonight. It's just good to have a day off. And I'm like, oh wow, man, season's over. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next season because the show can only grow from here. So hopefully by that time we have a lot more subscribers and followers and stuff, and we're breaking through. We're going to take the NFL straight through to the Super Bowl. So we got all that. We still got everything left of football to do together, which will lead us right back into pretty much almost spring training and stuff. So we got a lot to do here on the third floor, and you can join us through this journey along with me and the rest of the crew over here and YouTube live chat and Rumble and all that. Join the family, man. Get over there. Check out the post on YouTube. Every post, man, go into the comments. There's a link for everything that can attract you to the show. And guys like Michael, I appreciate you, man. When you say stuff like that, man, it means a lot to me, man. It really does. So thank you, Michael, for that comment. Michael Apurio at the cricket game the other night had one of the Seahawk players, mascot, and cheerleaders. Really? Wow. Okay. At a cricket match. There you go. And they were promoting the game to be played next season at the MCG in Melbourne. Third down, and they're going to sack Mahomes, put him on his ass. That's Bosa. 3rd and 17. Mahomes basically that was like a jailbreak right there with Bosa. Beautiful play. Bosa's something special. Well, that's cool. At Melbourne. Okay, Melbourne. I'm going way down fucking under now. We got an injury timeout. It'll be a 3rd and 17. 14:36. Clock is frozen. Play clock frozen at 22. Score is 28-13. So with the injury timeout, how about we take a quick break? Let's have a little laugh, man. Speaking of Seattle.
All right, what is it, Niles? It's about Sabrina. She's a prostitute. Fraser, I don't like lawyers any more than you do. But frankly, a man whose face is plastered on every bus in town should be careful what terms he bandies about.
That's not listen. Executive Match is an escort service. One of Donnie's clients was caught using them.
I don't believe you.
Niles, does Sabrina laugh at everything you say? Is she fascinated by everything about you? Even your collections?
Well, yes. Actually, I even showed her my rarely seen collection of 18th century Portuguese bud vases.
And how did she react?
Well, if you must know, she was rather aroused. She said she loved a man who collected porcelain, and, oh, my God, I'm dating a whore. They have my credit card number. I've been running up a tab. I've got to get her out of here. Sabrina, we should be going.
What's the hurry? We're having a nice conversation.
Yeah, I love your dad.
Did he mention he used to be a police officer?
Maybe we should go.
Oh, without a doubt, Frasier. Frasier's one of my all-time. I'll tell you, this is how I would describe Frasier as a comedy. If you don't know about it, that's your loss. And if you know somebody that's never watched an episode of Frasier, it's your obligation to turn people on to that show that have no idea it exists. Because that there is some of the most brilliant, not only brilliant writing, but the dialogue associated with the writing of that show. It's precise. It's just beautiful. It is just, you are like in the room with them. That's where they bring you with that show. That show puts you right into the episode and leaves you there till it's over. Frasier is absolutely a sleeper classic. Great, great, great comedy. Mahomes is back. He unleashes this one. Incomplete. Right at the yardstick. And that was Worthy over there. So Worthy incomplete. 14:20 to go. Third quarter. Clock frozen on the incomplete. In and out of his hands. I don't think he would have been in balance if he caught it. Would have been real close, but I don't think so. We have another injury. Hoyt, big guy for number 55 for Buffalo, hopping off on 1 foot all the way to the bench. We have a 4th and 17, meanwhile, back on the field here. So it looks like the Chiefs are going to go for a 4th and 17 with 14:20 to go into fourth, down 15. Maybe try to draw them all sides. I don't know what for. Maybe if you draw them all sides, you get a little bit closer for the field goal. It's either that or kick a long field goal right here, man. It's not that long. It's only 58. I hear whistles. I hear whistles. I hear whistles. So a whistle was, I thought I heard a whistle. 14:12 on the clock. Let's see the call. Prior to the snap. That's key because we're going to put 8 seconds back on the clock. Prior to the snap, Buffalo called a timeout. So 14:20 back onto the clock. Still 4th and 17. Play clock's at 11, but they're going to reset that. There it goes, back to 25. Just as I said, they're going to reset that. Boom, 25 seconds. Now, Buffalo has 2 timeouts plus the final 2-minute warning. Chiefs all 3 plus the 2-minute warning. We're 14:20 to go here in the fourth. Where did I get blocked? Way down the field. Wide open is Rice. 4th and 17, and Mahomes completes this to Rice for a 29-yard gain on 4th and 17. I don't know how you leave a guy that wide open that far down the field, man. Bosa came on, he just stopped rushing. And good play call, I guess, there. It's at the 11. So, handoff up the middle here. Maybe 5 yards. It'll be second down. Not sure who had the handoff. He was just surrounded by bodies. Lived in Seattle. Sorry, Vic, you've been blocked. What are you guys talking about? Where was I blocked? I'm up and running all over. Main man is over on YouTube shut me down. When did YouTube shut me down? I'm up and running. Yeah, I'm up and running, guys. I didn't see me go down. I am back up, right? You guys got me on YouTube? I'm back up on YouTube. I didn't see me go down on YouTube. I don't know when that happened. I don't know when you guys are talking about. It didn't happen on my end. Anthony, did it happen in your area? If it happened in your area, it was probably blocked because of your country. Hunt with the handoff, 3rd and 1. We're going. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. He didn't. It's going to be 4th and 1. Yeah, it's going to be 4th and a long one. He might have lost a little bit on that. So we're at 11:45 and ticking. 4th and 1. 4th quarter. They need a yard. They need a yard. Literally a yard. Man in motion is Rice. Up the middle. Touchdown. And Kareem Hunt into the end zone for the Chiefs. They're going to go for 2, which they basically have to, as it's 28-19 right now. When did it go down? When I was showing Kramer? I mean, not Kramer. When I was showing Frazier? Or when I was playing that other commercial? 2-point attempt here at 11:32 to go, 4th quarter. 28-19. Mahomes in the shotgun. Back in shotgun. Quick pass over the middle to Kelsey. 2-point conversion. It is 28-21. You don't expect anything less. It's just like I said, this is just like watching the Dodgers and Blue Jays hook up all the time, but only in a football version. They exchange. They go back and forth. 2-point conversions, big plays, big catches, big penalties, sacks. 4th and 17's turning into a 1st and 10 after a 29-yard gain on a 4th and 17. All kinds of stuff going on. So I don't know. I don't know when it shut down, guys. Apparently, it didn't shut down for long. Now I've played that. I played that that Frazier clip before, but not that the beginning of that Blockbuster commercial. So they might have caught up to the Blockbuster commercial, and I ended it as soon as he started as soon as they started singing, I ended it. If you remember, but I don't think it was the Frazier clip. It was probably a clip from before that. And I haven't hardly showed any clips at all today. Right? I haven't hardly shown any clips at all today. Right after Frazier. Right after Frazier, and then it came back on. So I'm telling you guys, get over on Rumble. So I'm telling you, get over on Rumble. I don't have to deal with this shit on Rumble. I don't even have 100 subscribers yet, and they're busting my fucking cayunes. Like I'm making millions here. All right. Oh, here we go. We got the... All right, it's not telling me, of course. Streams are interrupted when copyrighted content is detected. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled. So you got to see the Frazier clip, and then it went blank. You know what? I'm back up. It's really not fair because I'm only using it for what they call fair use. What am I using it for? I'm using it to. I'm using it to. I only do the clips and stuff to add entertainment to my show for my audience, to entertain my audience, to give my audience something. And YouTube is just like, I don't know what. I'm not even political, bro. You could imagine if this was a political show. Allen, fake pump. He'll take off a little bit and he'll take a slide. Slide for about 7. We're going to dip under 11 minutes to go in the game here. 2nd and 4, I should say. We're going to dip under 11 minutes in regulation. So Allen slides down. A little tag to the helmet. A little acting job there by Josh Allen. But hey, what do you know? 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard slide. Hand off to Cook. He bounces outside, inside, outside. He's going to be just the nose of the football shy of the first down. So we'll have a 3rd and a couple inches. It's 3rd and 1. Cook back. Buffalo right to the line immediately. They crowd the line. Handoff. Allen to the opposite side. He belts forward. Falls forward with the ball. And he has the first down on the spot. We're going to dip under 10 minutes to go in regulation. 1st and 10. Buffalo driving here. They're going to snap this next one from their own 42. 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Hand off to Cook. He bounces outside, heading towards the sideline. He's up to the sideline. He'll be 15 yards on that one. First down. 1st and 10. This time, they'll snap the ball on the KC side of the field. As he takes off, they don't catch up to him until they push him out at the 45. So Buffalo driving here. We're doing a dip under 9 minutes now. They're going to snap this ball from the KC 45. It is 1st and 10. 28-21. He bounces outside, and what he just got, he's going to lose probably a yard. Second and 10, snapping it from the 45 of the Chiefs. The update on Height is he has an ACL. Allen, the pocket collapsed. He went to take off, and he tripped over a already fallen down McDuffie. So that'll go as a sack, loss of 4. He'll move it to a 3rd and 14. Duffy coming in under the middle. Kind of look at what I found. A knee to the shoulder is what he found. They're going to snap this one from the 47.5 of the Chiefs now. 3rd and 14. Back, Allen, right up the middle. Gets off one. Fakes off another one. Tries to spin out of it. Can't get away from the hold of Chanel. And he brings him down for another sack. And they're way back out of it now. Another big loss. We'll lose another 4 here. Got away for a second, but couldn't get away from Chanel. As he just went to the feet of Josh. No shot there. So they're going to have to punt it now. Chiefs with a big stop. We're going to dip under 7 minutes now. Clock is running. Back-to-back sacks. 3 sacks now for Kansas City. Booming kick here. Fair catch right at the 13.5-yard line. 14.5 yard. Let's see where they mark it. I think that's at the 13. 6:46 to go in regulation. 21-28. Chiefs trailing the Bills in Buffalo. What's up, people? I don't make a dime on YouTube. If someone doesn't go to the descriptions and like donates through the Cash App or PayPal, I need 500 subscribers before I can be monetized on YouTube. I need 500 subscribers before I can get like rants and subscribers and gifts and super chats and all that. I need 500 people. I'm at 82. I need 18 for 100. And they bust my balls on this shit. Rumble, I make, I could make more. I could make more on Rumble if I use the campaigns. If I use the campaigns on Rumble, means I would, I do live commercial. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to videotape me reading all the eligible ones, and then just incorporate them. So when I take a break, I can do a campaign on Rumble and get paid per person watching on Rumble at that time. Rumble doesn't count YouTube no more, and I don't blame them, because a lot of the money that was being made through YouTube and stuff, going third party to Rumble wasn't making it to the Rumble wallets. So people who had a Rumble wallet and connected their YouTube rants to that, not only were they, like, say you sent somebody 20, they're going to get 16 of that because YouTube's going to take 4. And because they were transferring it to their Rumble wallet, YouTube was taking another like $4 or $5. So if someone sent you 20, you were getting like 11 of it. 60-40 split basically. But you're getting $11 out of 20 and they're taking 9. So Rumble thought that was bullshit. So they said, you know what, you can't incorporate third party for YouTube, which I'm not worried about. 500, I'd love to have 500, man. I would love to be a fucking 500 getting super chats and shit, But I can make a lot more money on Rumble. You could rant me right now on Rumble. You can go over to rant and give me money right now. Boom, no problem. I don't need fucking 500 of this, 400 of that. I don't need all that. Kareem Hunt bounces outside. It's going to be 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8. Yeah, Rumble's just free, man. It's just a free. It's what YouTube should be. Just fucking relax with these copyrights. If I could show it on Rumble, why can't I show it on YouTube? What are we talking about here? That's because YouTube has everybody pay them to do their shit, and everybody wants to protect their shit on YouTube. Even people used to do music reviews. They would just play a song and review it. Band wants money. The guy that wrote it wants money. This guy. What are we doing? This ain't 90s radio or 1980 radio or 1970s, 50s, 60s radio where guys were being paid every time their song was on the radio. I get it. We're long past all this fucking copyright shit. You get shit from anywhere and any place. Where's the copyright? I don't understand it. How are you still paying some of these people for fucking clips that I'm showing from, like, they're fucking dead and gone? All this shit started with fucking Metallica. And fucking Lars of Metallica. We're going under 550. 2nd and 12. Chiefs just took a big penalty right there. Holding call marches them back to their own 11. Mahomes in the shotgun. He's back. Getting back. Claps, gets a hand on him, throws it out to Kelce. Kelce gets it. He's up for the first down plus a yard, making a 13-yard gain. And he falls inbounds. Clock still running, 5:20 to go. So, Michael, in order, I guess, to answer your question, Rumble without a doubt, because I'm eligible to make money right now on Rumble without any regulations. and their cut is a lot smaller than that of YouTube. For instance, if you ranted $20 to me on Rumble, I will see $17 and 20 something cents of that. They take the other half, which is $2 and 70 something cents. They take, so $2 on every 20, I guess, is not bad. It's better than what YouTube is doing. If you get 20, you see 15 of it, right? No, 14 of it. Honestly, I don't know. I know it's a huge cut. I know it's 11. It was 11, 9. Yeah, they take like $7 out of 20. So 7 per 20, which is $3.50 per 10, which is $1.75 per 5. So you send them 5, they're taking $1 fucking 75 of that. I mean, $1.25 of that. It's fucking ridiculous. And they have the nerve to throw copyrights all over the place. I see shit on a lot of these guys who get paid. You know, the guys with the big numbers, the 100,000 subscribers or whatever. Oh, they could do whatever the fuck they want. They could play highlights of the game right after. Anybody else, they have to put a watermark over the fucking highlight. So the highlight can't be reused again. Like, what are we doing? Seriously. It's fucking bullshit. And that's the only thing really holding a lot of us creators back. But we got Rumble, man. We don't have to worry about oogats on Rumble. As long as you're not promoting violence or anything fucking sexual or anything against kids or animals, you're golden on Rumble, man. And Rumble is not the same platform as YouTube. If you're into gaming, and all these fucking crazy video games and all these video game fucking conferences and conventions and shit, there's a spot for you on Rumble. Because there's a lot of gaming on there. A lot of gaming. As a matter of fact, there's more gaming on there probably than political shows. Because as far as political shows, you only got your heavies over there. PBD's not on Rumble. He's only on YouTube. But he gets away with it, whatever he fucking wants. You know. But, and Rogan, I mean, what's he getting away with? It's just him, a microphone, and somebody else with a microphone just talking. YouTube is not going to fucking shit on their golden goose. And to answer your question really, really honestly, Michael, I haven't made anything really. Way down. This is going to be intercepted. This is going to be intercepted. A 3rd and 10. Mahomes goes for the broke. Winds up throwing it way downfield, short of his receiver. I'm trying to see who caught it and intercepted it for the Bills. I have no idea who it is. He is just smothered in the corner of the end zone right now. Bosa with all the pressure. Another big hit on Mahomes. Bishop coming across the back, and that is... Man, he put a rip on him, boy. Mahomes is going to feel that one. It's the first interception for their first-round pick out of Kentucky. I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck it is. Wow. So Buffalo with one timeout, 4:18 to go. They've got the ball at their own 33. Cook bounces outside ahead for, let's call it 2. Be 2nd and 8. 4:08, 4:07. 28-21, fourth quarter. All 3 timeouts still remaining for the Chiefs. Bosa been all over the field tonight. Those rich people want their money right after Frazier. YouTube communists. Thank you, Main. Main man going off on Rumble. That's another thing. You can fucking say what you want, too, on Rumble. Pretty much. I hear you, man. Thank you for the support over there on Rumble. Those comments in the live chat, they definitely help me. I appreciate you. You're promoting their show. For the love of God, that show is 30 years old. I think it's older. No, it's got to be older than that. Frasier was when, man? Hey, I mean, you're probably right. Yeah, right. Hey, I'm promoting you guys. You guys should be paying me. You guys should be. They should be paying me to promote this shit when I run a clip. I should get paid every time I run a clip. Fucking cocksuckers. First and 10, 2:50 to go, and ticking. First and 10, Cook up the middle. He busts up right to midfield, right at the 50. Maybe the nose of the ball is in Kansas City territory. 2:45. Clock is frozen. Do we have a timeout here by Kansas City? What drive and what push? The Kansas City defensive line just went backwards, along with the runner going forward. Allen comes over to the sideline. Chiefs use their first timeout. 2:45 to go. We're 45 seconds away from the second Angus clip of the night. Second Angus clip. I'm just trying to get some balloons going. No balloons. Woo! No balloons. I guess it's not in a balloon mood today. Balloons. I tried. But, yeah, Michael, I haven't made no money. I had the one rant on Rumble. Let's see what we got going here. 3rd and 3, 2:39. They used their second timeout. Couple yards there. Then it'll bring it down to 2:39. They have one timeout left, plus the 2-minute warning. Bills 1 timeout, plus the 2-minute warning. So 3rd and 3. Big play here. So as this game winds down, appreciate everybody for coming into the third floor and hanging out and watching some football. We'll be back in a little while. We're going to take a break in between this game and the next game, which is the Redskins and Seahawks from nation's capital, or somewhere near there. Cook gets the first down, and he slides just shy of the sideline, stays in bounds, 2:31, forcing the Chiefs to take their last time out. Big heads up football IQ play there by Cook. Comes out in a flat. He's just ahead of the coverage. Flip out, gets the first down, takes a couple steps, and slides on one knee. Gives himself up. So great play there. Heads up play. Smart play. Good football play. Chiefs out of timeouts. Just a 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning is all they'll have, the next stoppage and only stoppage that they can hope for. Bills, they only have one timeout. They have a 7-point lead. So this next play will take us to the Angus clip. The Angus clip coming up. So I don't know if Angus is still here, but his clip is coming up. Here we go. Hand off to Cook. Bounces in, bounces out. He'll go up to maybe a yard. It'll bring it down to the 2-minute warning. Nothing can stop the clock for the next 18 seconds. So here we go to the 2-minute warning and our last Angus clip. That's right. Like in baseball, we do the 7th inning stretch clip. Well, here on the third floor during football, we have two 2-minute warning, so we might as well have 2 Angus clips named after the founder of the 2-minute warning clip, Angus. So here we go. And a halftime. We do halftime. We did halftime today. We did Muhammad Ali and was it George Foreman? Hope you enjoyed that clip. That was cool to watch. But right now, let's go to the Angus clip. 2 minutes to go in the game.
Favre to throw. They pick up the blitz. Favre has Freeman.
Receivers. It comes Chimura in motion. Favre looks and Favre. Pass is caught.
Packers move back to their 28, and Favre drops the throw. Tight end. Here's Favre back to throw. Up the middle, Clark.
Or not, the fact of the matter is NFL contracts are not guaranteed.
Second and 11, and that's caught by Corey Bradford. And Corey Bradford got into the seam and goes all...
And 10. Favre again drops. Freeman makes the catch, which is going to be harder. And here's Favre. Kimura.
It's New England. They're going to do it today.
Second and 10. Favre, excellent protection. Now he'll roll away and fire it on the run, and the ball's caught by Joe.
Possible to tell on that replay is Javon Walker now that play resumed.
Nothing like him, bro. Nothing like Favre. Sorry. Talk about a gunslinging quarterback. That motherfucker ate everybody alive. Brett Favre, I'm a big, huge Brett Favre fan, man. I love the Favre. Favre is definitely one of my favorites of all time, for sure, for sure. So there you go. Spending a little Favre time with you here on the Angus clip. 2 minutes to go in the game. KC could pretty much just run this one out. It's over from here. It'll be a 2nd and 9 when they go back to action after the 2-minute warning. So probably have to run one more play as far as running a play. Take a couple of seconds off the clock. So this way you are in sync with the 42nd to get out of here. So it's 2nd and 9, 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter, 7-point lead for Buffalo. He goes back up the middle. Here goes Cook. They push him forward, pushing him forward, pushing him forward, pushing him forward, pushing him forward. Why are they blowing the whistle if he was going forward the whole time? He was going forward. Why are they blowing that dead? There was 2nd and 9. Now it's a 3rd and 7. So you're telling me they blew that play dead after 2 yards of forward progress and forward progress kept going? Did I see something different that nobody else seen? Am I in the minority here? Buffalo's going to call a timeout. Their last timeout with 1:11 to go. It's a 3rd down. I'm a little perplexed here. Can someone explain that to me? Why the whistle blew? Why forward progress was obviously still going forward. Even if it was parallel, it was still going forward. And they blew that dead after 2 yards? I don't get that. I don't know how they credit him. I don't know how they credit him for 2 yards only on that. He looked like he was pushed all the way forward for about 7 or 8 yards, to be honest with you. Clock stops at 1:11 after they let it run down to 1 second left on the play clock after that play. So the clock will be live after this 3rd 7 with 1:11 to go. So they'll have a choice to do here and a choice on 4th down. Because they're going to have at least one more play to do here with time to spare. Cook is off to the right as he falls forward for another 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. 4th and 6. Clock is under a minute. So they're going to probably kick the field goal here basically with no time. They're going to kick it with let's see, probably about 25 seconds left, 24 seconds left. They better hurry up. Play clock at 12, 10, 9, 4, 3. Just get it off with 2 seconds left on the play clock, and it's going to hit. Doink! It hits the upright. No good, because they took way too much time to kick it. That guy should have been out there pronto and set. They hurried that, and by hurrying that, he kicked it to draw it back in, and it never came back in. It just kept drifting out. And it hits off the. You could hear the doink off the foul pole, off the upright, and you got an issue here with 22 seconds left. They're going to snap it at the 42, their own 42. So Mahomes has 22 seconds and a long way to go. Throws this one to outside, right on the line for Worthy at the 45 of the Bills. 18 yards. I'm sorry, it's their own 40. No, Bills 40. Just like I said, yeah, right at the Bills 40. A gain of 18. 17 seconds left. So the Bills a little nonchalant there and not using the clock properly led them to having to do another play off of that. That peculiar second down when they were pushing Cook forward in a continuous forward progress, blowing dead Brony too. Mahomes back here. Bull rush. Gets the pass off way out of bounds. 11 seconds, 2nd and 10. That looked like all I see was Kansas City linemen falling backwards towards Mahomes in blue, just about to smother him. And Bosa gets to him again and puts him on his ass. Bosa knocking Mahomes down again. Amazing. 11 seconds. Play clock at 10. Mahomes in the shotgun, snapping it from Bills 40. Low snap, scoops it up. He's going to go down. No, he gets out of it. Throwing downfield into the end zone, and it's just tipped away in the air momentarily. And that was Shakir coming over, almost getting off the reflection of that. So they're up for it there. It is deflected by Bishop yet again. On, that's Morton. And now we're going to have one more Hail Mary into the end zone. 3 seconds left. Play clock at 8. Play clock at 5. Play clock at 2. Big rush. Mahomes running for his life. If he gets it off, he gets it off. Way downfield. It is smackdown into the ground. And the Bills come away. They escape danger by giving the ball back to Mahomes with 22 seconds. And my Lord, does Mahomes make things interesting with 22 seconds to go, as he did there. Just missing 2 Hail Marys. That one was short of the end zone. Would have been a miracle to get in with all that blue around there, even if he completed the pass. The pass before that was real close to being deflected and still ponied in by a KC receiver cutting across the back of the play. But Mahomes loses to Josh Allen. And this rivalry continues. But this time it goes to Josh Allen, 28-21 in Buffalo. Buffalo moves to 6-2. KC drops to 5-4. We're going to get out of here so we can get back here for the next game, which is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington Redskins. So we'll be back for that game. So come back in a little while, guys, and for more live play-by-play NFL football here on the third floor as we continue to bring you play-by-play sports. So until then, we're going to take a break. Like I said, back in about an hour. Until then, please, kindness and love are the easiest thing you can do to another person on this planet. So remember, be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man. Look out for your fellow man. And also remember, mental health is a real issue. So remember, if you or somebody you know needs some kind of help, talk to somebody or whatever. There's numbers, there's chats, there's everything out there. Get them some help. And remember, if you're talking to somebody, remember, you don't know what kind of day they had. Be careful who you're talking to. So remember, be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man and enjoy your journey on this big spinning ball of blue as we journey our way through this universe. Not knowing where we're going to wind up, but I know where you can wind up if you bowl up, bong up, and then beam up to the 3rd floor. You'll find us up here hanging out, waiting on you to come join us in time and space. Until then, we'll see you in about an hour for the next game. Seahawks, Redskins, Sunday Night Football on the 3rd floor. Till then, please stay safe, stay blessed. Love you, people.
Hey, man.
Howdy do, dude.
I wondered if I'd see you again.
I wouldn't miss the semis. How
Oh,
things
yeah?
been going?
Oh, you know, strikes and gutters, ups and downs.
Sure, I got you.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Well, take care, man. Gotta get back.
Sure. Take it easy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I know that you will.
Yeah, well, the dude abides.
The dude abides. I don't know about you, but I take comfort in that. It's good knowing he's out there, the dude, taking her easy for all us sinners. Shush. I sure hope he makes the finals. Well, that about does her. Wraps her all up. Things seem to have worked out pretty good for the dude and Walter. And it was a pretty good story, don't you think? Made me laugh to beat the band. Parts, anyway. I didn't like seeing Donnie go. But then I happen to know that there's a little Lebowski on the way. I guess that's the way the whole darn human comedy keeps perpetuating itself. Down through the generations. Westward the wagons. Across the sands of time until we... Oh, look at me. I'm rambling again. Well, I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. Catch you later on down the trail. Say, friend, you got any more of that good sarsaparilla?
Oh, the humanity!
Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Hold it! What the hell is that shit?
He's dead, Jim. He's looking at you, kid.